Hello, how are you? Today I want to do a laid back get ready with me video and create like a summer night out makeup look. I'm going to dinner with a friend and I have a bunch of new makeup from Moira Beauty to try. Makeup from Moira Beauty continues to go viral on social media, and in a lot of cases their products are even cheaper than drugstore equivalents. So we've got a lot to try, let's get to it. But first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Miranda. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things budget beauty. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of this squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. All right, first up, I'm going in with a little bit of priming and hydration. This is their new Hydra Priming Setting Spray. You can use this as both a primer and a setter, and this specifically is meant to hydrate and refresh. This spray is $12. This is also alcohol free. Ooh, that smells really good. There is cucumber in here, which is the predominant scent. It is not overpowering. It is fragranced also, so we'll see how that works with my skin. Okay, I do have a powder foundation to try. This is their Complete Wear Powder Foundation, sheer to full coverage. This one I'm a little nervous about because dinner is at 6, it is 12:30. Will it last on me? Will I have to touch up? Who knows? This video is not gonna be a wear test, but I will post updates either in the description or the comments. I am trying the shade 350W. This is $20. I mean, that looks like a match. We will see. I'm gonna go in with the sponge first and see how it applies, because I have found with full coverage powder foundations, using the sponge makes a huge difference. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna be too dark or if I can sheer that out a little bit. Luckily, I just got back from Mexico, so I do have a little bit of a tan going on in my favor here. This is just giving me a little bit of a tan boost. Not an issue here. Now here's my main concern about this. Is this looking dark? Y'all, is this too dark? I have another shade that I can try, but... Okay, take two. I'm trying 325N. Okay, I think that's better. So this one's the more neutral undertone. That's what the N stands for. I've been using some retinol products and I don't know, my skin is feeling on the drier side, so regardless of the formula, any powder foundation isn't gonna feel awesome on me. This doesn't feel awful though. I can just really feel it like around my nose and around my mouth, which is definitely my drier spots right now. Everywhere else, it's feeling incredibly smooth and silky. It looks great on the skin, not gonna lie. Ooh, let's blend. Especially because I'm having dinner with someone you may recognize from YouTube, Samantha March. I don't want to show up with my foundation looking crazy. Although I guess she'd understand more than anybody, considering we have very similar jobs. As far as the coverage goes, it definitely covered up the dark spots that I had here, which were remnants from old acne. I do have some kind of semi-active acne right here that they're more dark spots than they are red, and you can definitely still see them, but I really don't want to layer up too much, because that's what's going to cause powder foundation to look cakey, is when you just keep layering and layering and layering. I'll say for a powder foundation, the coverage is impressive. The finish, even in my drier areas, does not look dry. I am feeling a little self-conscious about the shade though, and this is nothing on the foundation itself, but considering like I actually have plans, I think I'm just gonna swap out the foundation today and pick one that I know matches me. Off to a rocky start. Okay, that's much better. I feel like that shade was just looking real funky on me. I'm gonna go in with the Moira 1.5mm Precision Brow Pencil. This is actually not new to my collection. I've been using this pretty regularly. I'm using the shade Ebony, and I just love how thin and precise this is. Really helps you get those sharp, clean edges, and the formula blends out really nicely as well. We've got this new eyeshadow primer. This is their waterproof peptide eyeshadow primer, crease free and translucent. This is $8. They are not quite clear on the website whether it's just the primer that's waterproof in and of itself, or if it actually waterproofs your eyeshadow. Two different things. I feel like the distinction's important. It's got a lot slicker of a consistency than like Urban Decay Primer Potion. Definitely slicker than the Milani eyeshadow primer. Very clear though. Didn't need to blend that out very much. I've been dying to open up this eyeshadow palette for a couple weeks now. This is the Moira Fun in the Air palette. And just look at these shades. They look so intense. I'm so excited to try them. First thing I want to do is lay down in the air all over the lid to help set this primer. Wow. Wow, a lot of pigment even from a matte neutral. A lot more than I expected there. I'm actually gonna need to shear this out a little bit. All right, I think I'm gonna dip in to Cotton Candy here. I'm gonna see if I can use that as a transition. It's pretty dang bright looking. Okay, if I'm really light-handed, I can use this as a transition shade. We are literally just going to a Mexican restaurant. I'm gonna show up looking like I'm ready for a music festival. Okay, super impressed. I mean, this is clearly very pigmented and I am being pretty conservative with it in order for this particular shade not to take over the show here. So I'm really drawn to this Limitless shade. It's just this neon hot Barbie pink. I'm genuinely impressed with these mattes. They are solid. Is this the first Moira eyeshadow palette that I've used? I think it is. I do have one other video where I try a bunch of Moira products, and I believe in that one I used their liquid eyeshadow, maybe. Okay, this palette is $18.50. I've tried, what, 3 shades so far, and that's cheaper than NYX eyeshadow palettes, and I'm not a fan of the NYX eyeshadow formula. This is already like eons better. So just to give you an idea how they're consistently kind of beating out household drugstore brands. Working really well with the transition shade we used, although they are both pink, so didn't really expect otherwise. Oh, there is someone at my door. I think it's Amazon. My pop socket came. I bought this really cute pop socket for my new Kindle. I never really thought that I could justify buying a Kindle, but since I'm on the computer and on my phone for work all day, I could barely keep my eyes open looking at my ebooks on my phone screen. And the Kindle screen is set up a lot differently where it's not backlit. It's not like shining light in your eyes. It has tremendously made a difference. I'm reading every night for like an hour. I'm not straining. I'm not getting headaches. Like, it is seriously a game changer. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it, and I'm so glad that I bought it. And it's on sale on Amazon. It should still be on sale when this video goes up. Highly, highly recommend it. So impressed with this pigmentation. Okay, now I need to go into Moira land. It is this glittery, shimmery, frosty looking pink. I'm gonna try with a brush first, but I have a feeling this is gonna be one that I need to apply with my fingers. Ooh, oh, I can already tell this is gonna be beautiful, but I can also already tell that I should use my fingers. There we go. We got a little bit more of an opaque coverage with your finger, and it feels so creamy on my fingertip. The shimmer is almost metallic. You can definitely see that the pink pigment was applied, but the shimmer is definitely taken over the show here. I mean, this speaks for itself. I am in love with how this look is turning out. Now, as far as fallout goes, I'm only seeing a little bit right here, like near the bridge of my nose, but a lot less than I would have expected. Okay, well, we obviously did not use all of the shades in this palette, but for the quality, for the price, I am very impressed. And again, it's definitely rivaling brands like NYX that, you know, price their palettes around $20, even ColourPop. I mean, it's a contender. It's a contender in the space. Next, I'm just gonna tightline with their Statement Gel Liner in black. This is only $5. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that I do have a coupon code for Moira, so all of these prices that I'm telling you, like, you can get them cheaper. 15% off with the code /beauty. Why did I not mention that before? I do not know. I am clearly not a good influencer. Okay, it's gliding onto my waterline pretty well, nice and dark. This is waterproof, smudge-proof, all-day wear. Glided right on. Let's hope that it doesn't transfer to my bottom waterline. Okay, I do want to add a little bit of a wing. I'm really hoping this is not going to mess up the look because I just love how things are going. But I'm gonna take another one of those Statement Gel Liners, this time in the shade Purple, and I'm gonna load it up on my Sigma E06 brush. This is a lot thinner than your typical angled liner brush, so you can get really, really precise skinny lines with it. And I have a coupon code for Sigma as well. It's also /beauty, and right now it can get you 40% off the site. So I'm literally just painting this onto the brush. It's a little bit lighter of a purple shade than I was expecting. Probably should have swatched it. It's getting really hot in my office, so I may need to turn the air conditioning on and you're gonna start hearing a hum. 76 degrees inside feels too hot to me. I know this was meant to be like summer night out. It's giving more like Katy Perry. So I don't have a new mascara from Moira, and last time I tried one of their mascaras, I really wasn't impressed. So today I'm actually gonna be retrying the Milani Highly Rated Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara. I used this like 2 days ago just because it was the first thing I grabbed. I was kind of in a hurry. And I didn't hate it. My main gripe with it is that it is so wet and gloopy. And as someone with very straight lashes, it's really easy to weigh them down. So I want to see how much drama I can get without my lashes uncurling, basically. I already feel like they're weighing down. Taking my Tweezerman eyelash comb, this helps get rid of some of the excess product and break up any clumps. Okay, that looks way better. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of sacrificing the curl. Let's finish the rest of the face, although I am anxious about this next product because it could go real wrong real fast. This is their new Face Sculpt Liquid Contour. This is $7.50. I'm gonna try out the shade Soft Warm, but I am going to swatch it first because it did look cool for being something called warm. As I blend it out, okay, definitely looks a little bit warmer blended out. Let's try another one. This is what annoys me about contour is that brands use the word contour to describe bronzers. A true contour is on the cooler side. You're mimicking shadow. This one is called Golden Honey. doesn't sound cool tone to me. But I also feel like because of that, we don't really have any true contours on the market in the budget beauty space, like very few. And I've called them out before, but that's really warm too. I just feel like everyone's just using bronzer to both warm up the face and contour. I think I am gonna go back to the Soft Warm shade and just see how it goes. See, when I apply it like this, it looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm using the Sigma F53 Air Contour and Blush Brush. I love using this for liquid and cream formulas because it just really helps blend softly without disturbing the foundation underneath. Okay, that doesn't look awful. I just feel like I need a little more. Okay, I'm getting hair in my way. Headband, you have one job to do. This formula is on the thinner side. It's blending and spreading out really nicely. And I would say that as you blend it, it's definitely shearing out a little bit, but I think that's a good thing because it's making it easy to blend and it's making it look a little bit more natural. You don't just have this like random brown streak of contour under your cheek. Okay, funny enough, against my foundation, this does look more cool toned. So I'm happy with it. I like this. Dare I say, I might like this more than the Milani Conceal and Perfect Liquid Contour because that one is like so creamy and pigmented. I feel like it is actually a little bit hard to blend in with the rest of your makeup to look natural. It's just very obvious. And this is looking really nice and blending really well. Like, hello cheekbone. I feel like I haven't really jumped on the liquid contour train because all of these brands are putting out such thick formulas and this just makes so much more sense to me. Okay, I'm gonna try a little bit of a nose contour. Still out of my comfort zone. I tend to always make my nose look more crooked than it is. Wow, it even blends nicely with the fingers. Did I fix my crooked nose or did I just make it crooked going the other way? This might be my favorite discovery of the haul so far. Checking in with the fallout situation, I am seeing a little bit more sparkle in my under eye area. I don't know if maybe it's because I over applied and I used my finger, so I was really like packing on the product versus a little bit more of a thinner layer I would have applied with a brush. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. It's not crazy, but it's there. Okay, another Moira product that is not new in my collection. I tried this last time. This is the Love Heat Cream Blush. This is in the shade I Like You. Kind of a medium rose shade. Oh, it is so pigmented. I'm gonna need to go in with a clean brush to blend this out. Yeah, you gotta be really light-handed with that blush, otherwise you are in trouble. But look how beautifully it blends out. Ah, love it. Do I have a Moira highlight? I don't think I do. Quickly just gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Liquid Highlighter. So good. To finish off the look, I am going to keep the lips relatively neutral because we have so much going on the eyes. This is their Glow Getter Hydrating Lip Oil. I just did a YouTube short about these. They are my favorite lip oils right now because they're so hydrating. They have apricot, coconut, and jojoba oil in them. This is the shade Soft Peach. Very neutral, just kind of warms up my lips. They are on the thicker side. They are very cushy, but they're not sticky at all. I am into it, y'all. Okay, let's finish off with the setting spray again. I really like that setting spray and how fine a mist it is. I am crossing my fingers that I don't break out from the fragrance, but I will update you in the comments. Okay, to recap, if you could only buy one thing from this video, I would recommend trying the Face Sculpt Liquid Contours. These are actually different than the other liquid contour formulas I've tried at the drugstore, so I think they do add something a little different to your collection for $7.50 less with my code. If you could only buy two things from this video, then I would recommend adding the hydrating lip oils. These were already a favorite before this video. And then if you could squeeze out one more purchase, I would then spring for the eyeshadow palette. Have you tried Moira Beauty and do you have any favorites that I should try next? Tell me in the comments below. Today's shout out goes to Mary Jo Yo. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad, and join me over in this video next where I rank the 4 best drugstore cream eyeshadow sticks. I'll see you over there. Bye!